As Donald Trump settles in for the Thanksgiving weekend, the president-elect is making room at the table for some surprising cabinet picks. For starters, his choice for ambassador to the UN, one of his toughest GOP critics, Nikki Haley, saying in a statement, the South Carolina governor and daughter of Indian immigrants is a proven deal maker, and we look to be making plenty of deals. She will be a great leader representing us on the world stage. Explaining her decision to step down as governor, Haley said, when the president believes you have a major contribution to make to the welfare of our nation and to our nation's standing in the world, that is a calling that is important to heed.
When a bully hits you, you hit that bully right back.
Haley had a different calling in the primaries. When she was backing Marco Rubio, she attacked Trump as a race-baiting bully.
I will not stop until we fight a man that chooses not to disavow the KKK. That is not a part of our party. That's not who we want as president. We will not allow that in our country.
Trump punched right back.
She's very, very weak on illegal immigration. You can't have that.
In addition to a selection of Haley, Trump also tapped billionaire school choice advocate Betsy DeVos for education secretary and appears to be closing in on announcing Ben Carson to lead housing and urban development. The DeVos pick is already angering some conservatives who are outraged over her alliance with Jeb Bush's push for Common Core standardized testing in schools. Though on her website, DeVos insists she opposes Common Core, something Trump repeatedly vowed to end.
We're going to provide, you're going to like this, school choice and put an end to Common Core, which is a disaster. We'll bring our education local.
Trump's willingness to go outside his comfort zone may well be a sign he could turn to one of his biggest Republican adversaries to become his Secretary of State, Mitt Romney.
His domestic policies would lead to recession. His foreign policies would make America and the world less safe. He has neither the temperament nor the judgment to be president.
The potential move is enraging some of his core supporters.
There's only one way that I think Mitt Romney could even be considered for a post like that, and that is that he goes to a microphone in a very public place and repudiates everything he said in that famous Salt Lake City speech.
I can think of 20 other people who would be more naturally compatible with the Trump vision of foreign policy.
Right.
As Trump indicated to the New York Times, he's willing to listen to opposing views, as in the case of retired General James Mattis, a leading contender for defense secretary, who told the president-elect waterboarding doesn't work.
He said, I've always found, give me a pack of cigarettes and a couple of beers, and I do better with that than I do with torture.
Contrast that with Trump's enthusiastic support for torture during the campaign.
Torture works, okay, folks? Torture, have these guys. Torture doesn't work. Believe me, it works, okay? And waterboarding is your minor form. Some people say it's not actually torture.